Hi YouTube, my name is Peter with GeeksTrucking.com. How are y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty good. I'm down here in North Carolina, somewhere in between Durham and Raleigh. Something Hall, H-A-W, something or other, Hall River, I don't know. Some southern name for some town that I'm in. I believe I'm at the Pilot. If I'm not at the Pilot, I'm at the Flying J, right across the street. I decided to stop at the one with Denny's, not the one with the Dairy Queen, even though right now Dairy Queen does sound good. But anyways, just a quick video about some things my GPS says that I absolutely hate. Yep, I absolutely hate it when it says this. First thing I hate is toll ahead. Can't stand that. Since I don't have Easy Pass or Fast Track or whatever the automatic payments are, it means I gotta break my stride and slow down and then stop, get a ticket, drive for 50, 60 miles, slow down, pay for the ticket. Anybody familiar with Jersey knows exactly what I'm talking about. Especially if you get off the turnpike in Jersey, there's tolls all over that state for some reason. And with as many tolls, you would think that those roads would be better, but they're not. So that's the first thing I hate. Second thing I can't stand, wait station ahead. For the same reason. I've never got pulled in for an inspection, never went through an inspection yet. I kind of want to go through one so I can see how it is, but I need to do it when I'm not time crunched. But main reason why I don't like my GPS is saying that is because I have to get over to the right lane, slow the hell down, just to find out it's closed. Pisses me off every single time. Or it's open and I gotta slow down and go through and then get the bypass lane. 9 times out of 10 it's a bypass lane. Yeah. The other thing I don't like about my GPS when it decides to talk to me is reduce speed. Yeah. Nothing like getting up to 70 miles per hour, hit your stride, you keep on going, you're happy as crap, and then the GPS bombards you with that crap. Because if you think the way I think, the faster you go, the more money you make per hour. I don't consider downtime work. I never have, never will. So if I'm going 70 miles per hour, times that by whatever you make, and that's how much money you're making per hour. So for example, if you're making 50 cents a mile, you're driving 70 miles per hour, you are making at that point in time $35 an hour. Now please don't give me a headache about the way I do my math, because I know it's not, you cannot sustain that speed unless you're in the Midwest for very long or very often, because then you got to drop down to 65 and then 60 and then 55, and some of these state routes you get dropped down all the way down to 25. Then you are only making $12.50 an hour, which is still above minimum wage for most states. So, but still, that goes into a whole nother formula that I'll be going over later on. Something I call PPM. I don't like the CPM terminology. I came up with a PPM. So anyways, that's going to be a whole nother video. Once I tweak it and tune it, I'll go over what PPM really is. What's the other thing I hate? Construction ahead. Yep, hate that. Same damn reason. Construction ahead. Seems like one lane is closed. Or what happened to me, the left lane and the right lane was closed today. Yep, that means traffic. That means slowing down. That means going, if I'm lucky, 25, which is $12.50 an hour. Or, if I'm not lucky, 10, $5 an hour. Yeah. And what really pisses me off about construction zones are, well, like today in North Carolina, construction zone, one lane, orange barrels on the side going all the way for 15 miles and no damn road work to be seen. Yep, can't stand that shit. Though I did hit a barrel today. Didn't mean to, didn't want to, but I hit one. And it made the loudest noise I've heard in a long time. It was louder than when I blew 2 tires, believe it or not. And my wife's like, you must have given the person behind you a heart attack. If it was that loud for you then, it must have been horrible for her, for the person behind you. I said, I don't know. I just kept on driving like I didn't know a thing, like I didn't realize I did anything, hoping that I wouldn't get pulled over. And nope, I didn't get pulled over. So that was my adventure for today, hitting orange barrel. That's a first. So I've run over stop signs, a stop sign. I ran over a cone. I ran over a barrel. What other things in the street have I not run over yet? I came close to a power line yesterday. Also yesterday I came close to a street light. But again, I'm only partial to blame for those 2 things. I didn't hit them, but I came within inches. But I blame the government for those, the towns. Who in their right mind would put a power pole on like less than 6 inches from the curb? It was probably about 2 inches off the curb, right there, at a light. Who would do that? Granted, it was in a small town. Granted, it was in probably a part of the town where no 18-wheelers should probably be. But there was no sign saying no trucks. Because now, ever since Jersey, I look for those damn signs. Alright, what else? I forgot the exact terminology that my GPS used, but it lets me know when I go 6 miles over the speed limit. Sometimes I wish it would just stop, because that means I'm cruising. I'm having a good old time. I'm not paying attention to my speed. I am paying attention to everything around me, but I'm not paying attention to my speed. I'm looking at the scenery, listening to my music. And the way I have my GPS set up, anytime it wants to tell me something, it cuts off my music. That way I know for a fact it will get my attention. So yeah, that's really annoying. But that's the reason why I bought it. This particular one. This is the reason why this particular one is good for me. I wanted to interrupt my XM radio when something is coming up. That way it will grab my attention, especially wait stations. Oh, speaking of which, let me tell you about a wait station real quick. I don't know if I did it right. I don't know if I did it wrong. But anybody who's been in the DC area, going 95 south to 495, west or east, there's a wait station in the middle. It splits. So either direction, you get the wait station. It's literally in the middle. So it's the first time I saw this. Not the first time I saw it. first time I went through this particular weigh station. Last time I saw her, it was like real early in the morning, and it's a little bit odd to get to if you're not used to it. So I just drove by it. I figure if I get pulled, I would tell them I didn't understand, I was confused or whatever, which was not a lot at that time. I was just trying to go. So I pull in this weigh station, coming from north, going to the west, 495, and you go around like this, and there's a small little trailer. And you stay along the outside, and there's 2 lanes. Now, the 2 lanes, they are not the weigh station. They're inspection stations. One lane is to go through. The other lane is to stop to get inspected. Well, luckily for me, a box truck was before me and he got pulled in for inspection. So I had to go down the other line. So I went down the other line and I followed it around, and I was about to get on the entrance, and on the other side of this stupid little trailer is the weigh station. So yeah, I didn't go. I just kept on going to the off ramp because there's no way I could go back around even if I wanted to at that point. So I said, oh well, they need better signs if they want us to do it, so screw it. So yep. So anyways, I'm down here, like I said, down here in North Carolina. It's good. It's nice out here. It's 58 degrees. No humidity out here, so it's really nice. It's awesome. My employers are trying to get me a load to North Dakota. Now, I know it's probably snowing there, but that's fine. If it gets too bad, I'll just pull over. But, yeah. So, and if they can get me the load to North Dakota, then from North Dakota I go to Arizona, and then there's a chance I have to go back to North Dakota to pick up the exact same thing I picked up to bring down to Arizona, and go back to Arizona, and then go out to California. That's awesome. If they get that for me, it'll make my week. It'll make my month. That is about 4,000 miles overall total. So that would make my week. But anyways, I just thought I'd tell you some of the things that my GPS says that really annoy me. And I know I got off subject and I just rambled a little bit, but that's quite okay. But anyways, YouTube, please subscribe if you haven't already. And the last few days, my subscriptions has gone through the roof. And the most new subscriptions I've had in a while. New subs, that's awesome. Y'all are great. I'm ecstatic that you even take the time. So please subscribe if you haven't. Tell your friends to come over and see me. Hit the thumbs up, thumbs down, and I'll be heading off to bed here probably sometime or another real soon. I don't know for sure, but since I started truck driving, hey, y'all who've been following me for a while, from like the very first video that I did, which was titled IT to Semi, I think I'm talking a little bit more southern now. I'm not sure. I just get that feeling that I am. But anyways, y'all. Anyways, y'all have a good night. Talk to you later. Bye.